I should fix that at some point. I should fix that at some point in the future. At some point in the future, I should fix that. I just don't want to. Honestly, I just don't want to. You know what I mean? I don't even want to. Hello. Hey, buddy. How you doing? I saw him get things. Hola. Well, hola to you, my friend. Hola to you, my friend. All right, publish. All right, 4,200 people just got notified. I expect 4,200 people here immediately.
Welcome to Costco.
Okay, that's pretty good. Formally science, 10 months, you legend. You're the legend. I'm not 10 months. Hey, nice day, dude. Tomorrow night, are you ready? I'm downloading Tarkov. I'm downloading Tarkov. Wait, what was the notification? What the hell did I say? Prime stack me, daddy? Hey, thank you, Cinder. Oh, welcome. Hello. Chit and Chinder. Chider. Chider. Right, let's go. Yeah, we're going places. You live. Oh, I live.
Welcome to Costco.
What's up, squad mate? What up? What up, squad mate? Darky wipe. Hold on. I should probably put a little bit of a little Rust plus serverless. Right? All right. Protein for gains. Oh, yeah. I played a few raids this weekend. Got wrecked. Yeah. Is it still just cheating time? Hey, Crazy Flip, thank you very much. And Mexicano Patrick.
Welcome to Costco.
Thank you.
I love you.
Beating up the LLMs in your name for the last 16 months straight. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Hey, Mahil, how you doing? Meme master. He is the meme master. I'm drinking protein right now. Ooh, what kind of protein we talking about?
Welcome to
Ed
Costco.
Bertnix. Thank you very much. Hello, the Prime Megan. Let's go, rust in these nuts. Oh yeah, we'll rust in these nuts. Spy for gaming, absolutely. Bad servers and gamers. Ah, great. What does serverless mean? It means you don't have a server. Everyone knows this. I like how we're 33 seconds in, 300 people in. Okay, that's a good number. We're looking good today. We're looking thick today.
Welcome to Costco.
And Bruno Tota. Thank you very much. After 6 month
I
activities.
love you.
Yeah. Hello, Prime. Hey, Bruno. How you doing? Tell me about yourself, Bruno. Where is Optimus Prime? That's a completely, just because there's 5 letters in common, I mean, you think of it like Java and JavaScript, Optimus Prime. Like they're just different, okay? Hey, you want to go boofing? Is that what I'm hearing? I'm hearing somebody wants to go do some boofing with me. Frankenini! Thank you very much for the 5 community subs. Let's go. I didn't get the notification. I just drove to check and stream. Yeah, well, that's why you're supposed to be in the Discord, you dummy. JS sucks nuts. I mean, it sucks more than nuts. I mean, it'll suck anything you want it to. Mostly memory, honestly. Serverless is when you have a server, but you just can't do anything you want with it. Exactly. Thanks for the inspiration to start using NeoVim. I officially released my first NeoVim plugin this morning. Nice. Well done. A TSC NeoVim. Oh, I saw something about this. It brings project-wide async type checking diagnostics to NeoVim. All right. Okay. I could like this. Actually, I could like this. Let's check out a little quick video. Nice. And then you can go through. Is this in a quick fix list? It looks like a quick fix list. Is that quick fix list? Is that what we're talking about? Is that a quick fix list? Can you whisper me this? Whisper me this on yeah, I said it. Okay, nice. Whisper me on Twitter. I'm gonna incorporate it into my new game flow. You know what I mean? I just moved to NeoVim from Vim from 5 years.
That scared me.
You know that, you mean DM you? Slide deep in. PM me. Private message, okay? I'm old. Okay, we used to call them PMs when I was younger, okay? Risk Runner, thanks for the sub, yeah. Thank you, AIM. I don't know why you got to be doing that. I completely lost everything I was thinking about. I currently don't even know what we're talking about.
To Costco.
Are we talking about boobas? I don't even know what happened anymore. Where am I? Who am I? Who am I? What the hell just happened here? Yeah, I just was about, oh yeah, hey, Tarjin, thank you for the 3 months. Thanks for all the great content we're trying out here. We're trying. Aim. Thank you for all the aiming. Hurting me emotionally, mostly. You're live again? Yeah, I know. Can you believe it? Look at this yerba mate. I just stacked bags of yerba mate in there. How do you enter normal mode with a Kinesis board since the escape key is so far away? Control C, baby. Yerba mate is so base, dude. It's so good. I'm a yerba mate fiend. Okay? Your mom ate. Do you guys like this? Do you guys like this banger? Actually, standard escape on the Kinesis. I actually I don't even know what you're trying to say. Can we get some cat jams in the chat? We need some cat jams immediately. Come on. Whew. Came just because I saw the title and I wanted to see if I made the list. I'm not even sure what that means, Danny. The title is... Wait, what was the title, Danny? By the way, Danny Thompson, if you don't know who he is, Danny, do you stream ever? I mean, I know who you are, but do you stream ever? What is the title? Yeah, it's Prime Stack. What the hell? Does anyone know? There you go. I'll give you a shout out.
It turns out you.
Oh yeah, I haven't even said. Look at that. Even I'm following.
It's
Oh gosh, I'm in trouble. Exposed in front of everybody. It's your notification. It says worst tech takes. Oh, I am way off then. That's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to do serverless today. I prefer Chad Stack.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Caught in 4K, exposed in 4K, broken in 4K. Pants off, dance off, 4K. Python or JS for backend? Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Golang? For being you, thank you for the 100 biddies for being me, Raj SRX. That reminds me of Tricky. Hey, SR. Shit! Dang it! Amor Batterie. Thank you very much for the 20 banger. Gizmal Dev. Oh my goodness, I love nothing but a good old fashioned gizmaling. I'll tell you that much right now. And Big Sir Holy Pie, let's go. Giving out that community sub. Always appreciate that. People. I thought serverless is slowly going out of fashion. Serverless, Edge, it's all the. I mean, you're kind of arguing this like perpetual dumbness on terms, right? You just don't own the product.
Welcome
Scaling
to
and everything is up to you, right? So like, here's the deal. Like, if you use serverless, if you Edge, whatever you want to call it, blah 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 blah. Here's the deal. If you own it and you can handle 1,000 bajillion requests, it doesn't mean you can scale at all. It just means that you're really good at letting someone else scale for you. That's all it means. All right. Edged by my functions. Oh, get edged up. Edged up. Let's do that song one more time. That song is such a banger. Can we all agree? Here, we're going to have to slightly... We're going to go back a little bit. Let's go back one more time through that. I can spend $1 on the Kinesis at the moment. So I ordered and built a split keyboard PCB with mech keyboard parts. Nice, okay. Yeah, nice. Offensive substrings. You got to be careful about that. My company asked me to give a few reasons why Agile sucks, which it does. I just don't know how to put it into words. Can you help me? Yeah, all Agile processes, like, okay, Euler. Thank you, Euler fan, and Mace the Blaze. Let's go very, very much. Hold on one second. As an Argentinian, yerba mate is a major part of my blood components. Did you like that? As an Argentinian, did you like my yerba mate? Yerba mate. You know. I'm a yerba mate enjoyer. Just an average one, really. Si, senor. Inspired Dev, good to see you, Primate. You're welcome. And oh my,
welcome
Mindy! Thank you, Mindy. Amar, thank you for that. Agile could have been an email. Yeah, that's actually the best way to. That's literally the best way to put it. Zero Juan, thank you very much. 03 Juan, appreciate it. Take my non-prime sub. I love it. commitment. Agelios 2001 coming with the 2000 or 200. Mace the Blaze. Oma Mindy. Fianor. Happy Monday. Happy hell yeah Monday. All right, so real talk. Why don't I like Agile? Can I put it in a few words that is easily digestible by anybody? It's extremely simple. It's this right here. Are you ready? You should be ready because I'm ready here. So the thing about Agile in the most like ethereal, perfect, ideal sense is that everybody's going to do good and grow together, and we're all going to come up with our most greatest way in which our team can just do the right things at the right time, and we're going to be the most efficient, well-oiled, very little process operation of all time, and that's just what's going to happen because that's Agile, right? That's what Agile is that we don't have these big overarching processes that never fit every single team. Of course not. That's stupid, right? No, instead we're Agile. We're each going to have little teeny tiny teams, each doing their own thing, but we're all going to do good and grow together as a company. Now, here's the real deal. Yeah, this awfully sounds like communism. It has a lot of similarities. I understand communism or Agile on paper sounds great. Everyone doing good and growing together. Everyone just doing the right thing. But we all know that's not how life works, okay? Life does not work that way. Life will never work that way. Life cannot work that way. And so this expectation that somehow we can all come up with the most idealized process will work, it doesn't at all. It never, ever, ever does. You have to plan for it to be terrible. Honestly, the best way to do what's it called? To do
Welcome to Costco.
Agile is that you have to have a commitment to no process. Like you do. You have to have a hard line commitment to no process. And if you don't have that, watching from Kenya, that's actually outrageous. I hope you're doing good. If you don't have that, it's going to be so hard to maintain it past just a little bit. You know what I mean? Communism's not bad. You're right. Communism and, of course, its child, fascism, it only spawned like 250 million people dead in 100 years or something like that. It's not that bad, right? I mean, it was only like 20% of the earth. It's not a big deal, right? I mean, it's simple. Agile always breaks down into the exact same problem, which is that it starts off really bare minimum. And then people start being like, okay, let's have like a little let's stay in sync. Let's just do this. And then it's just like, right? It just keeps on exploding and it just goes nonstop. I know. I can't believe it either. I know. I have too many friends. I have a friend right now that had to actively flee a country. And it's just like, people just don't realize like the horrors of it all. But I don't really want to talk about that because it's just terrifying. Agile is, again, bad management is not Agile, but that's the problem. Jimmy, of course. What's the problem? Jimmy, what's the problem? The problem is Agile is a movement without management interference. Management is the movement of software. And now you have these two things colliding. So what has to happen is like you have to have somebody making calls on what process. People need to, stay aligned. It always just breaks down. It just breaks down every time. The idea is good. The programmer should have the ability to run your own software and do a good job. I am on your team. I want that to happen. I think it should happen. At my job, that's what happens. We're Agile, and by Agile, we're just not process, okay? We're strong, not process.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Strong, not process. Right? Strong, non-process. Yeah, we got to quit talking about communism. The next person that says communism is good, I'm just going to ban him. I don't even want to hear about it, okay? I know you guys have great thoughts about it. I'm sure you've read a book and you've listened to really smart people tell you about it, how great it is. I just don't want to hear about it anymore, okay? We're not going to talk about it, okay? No one would ever say like Nazism's good. You're right. They were communists. You would never say fascism's good. But communism, fascism is like the same coin, okay? There's like a very slight difference between them, and most people don't even know the difference between where and who owns the production, right? Like, that's the thing. You don't even know. You think you know, but you have no effing clue. Capitalism sucks. It just sucks less. That's it. That's the only difference. Our life sucks, so shut up. Just shut up about it.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
All right. All right, Jess, banning around here is good for process. Yeah. Sorry for the shitstorm. I know. Stop it. Yeah. Armchair historians. Armchair historians. Yeah. Yes, I get it. Can we just go back to, yes, there we go. This is the only way to save everything is this right here.
Welcome to Costco.
Let's just go back to goat bartering. It's the only way to save this. Get rid of computers, return to monkey.
I love you.
Like, just let it happen. Let's just go back. Let's undo all of technology. Let's just go back. I think, honestly, we're going to do better if we just go back. Let's just go back. Computers were a mistake. Internet was a mistake. I mean, look at us now. Lukam Tudor. Thank you for that brand new Twitch Prime. Agile would be okay-ish if it wasn't for coaches. Yeah, coaches are tough. The problem is everything in Agile sounds great. The problem is reality is just so hard. And it's like that every single time. Because people like stuff. Yep, that's problematic. Mikachu. Sup, hey baby, how you doing? Can you talk about how software is duct tape? Yes, I can talk about how all software is duct tape.
Welcome
the problem
to
is that there's few really well-engineered pieces of software in our life. Real talk, there's very few. Like TCP is a good piece of software. Right? It's gotten us this far. It's done a great job scaling to an amount of internet that has never been seen before or even thought possible in the minds of those that actually created it. It is incredible, right? But that's a very small piece of software that we've ever enjoyed. Linux is pretty good. Vim is pretty good, but even Vim is you're starting to get into the duct tape area where you're just trying to make everything work, right? It's just like beyond the most base layers. Every layer you're one above hardware, the more just crap that starts happening. And the second you go above it, it just starts turning into like, well, this thing doesn't quite meet our needs, so we're gonna make it work, right? And just keep, of course, Waterfall was a failure, but Waterfall is great in certain situations. RSA is good as well as let's see. RSA is good as well, I assume. RSA is cryptographically not sound. You have to double the size for every year and a half of longer cryptography or whatever it is. Agile animal. That's actually such a hilarious article. I wonder if ChatGPT could write that for me. Did you get your well fixed? It is being fixed right now. I think I have my last day of my cistern being filled up by water delivery. What's your preferred process of doing projects in a team? Agreeing what features need to be done and then don't talk to them until you do the feature.
I love
or
you.
You get stuck. Winamp was better than TCP. Winmap. Really. Overwhelmed by choices sometimes. That's the problem, is that all software sucks. You know what I mean? Like, all software is taking one hose of data and putting it on another hose. And then there's just terminals every effing where. And just somewhere they're going to be placed, and that's that. Yes, my hot darling.
Hey,
Uh-huh. I'm streaming, by the way. And can we chat about this in a little bit? We're eliminating what? Gluton. Okay, we can start with that. I think that's a good start. Can you just do the blood work first before jumping to that? Yeah. Love you, bye. Oh, my kid might be gluten intolerant. We're not sure. Don't worry. I don't care if you guys know that my kid might be gluten intolerant. It just sucks because I'm not gluten intolerant. You know what I mean? It sucks because so if someone's gluten intolerant, it could be really awful. He's just been having sporadic stomach aches.
Welcome to Costco.
Just little tummy aches all the time where he can't go to school. And so then you start thinking like, hey, what's going on here? Is something wrong? What's going on? And so you gotta start experimenting. And so to figure this out, we start first, of course, by eliminating gluten and then getting blood work done. And then, because eliminating gluten is really hard, right? Like, that's a really hard thing to do. We're all kind of allergic to gluten. Yeah, but some of us are much better. It's not that bad these days. Okay, it's not that bad. Okay. That's what I wanted to see, is that it wasn't that bad. I'm hoping it's not that bad, because when my sister started getting it, she got gluten intolerant. So this was before they figured out, before doctors understood what kind of gluten, like before it was like a regular thing in people's mind. And so my sister started having just like some tummy problems and all that, and things were just like weird swelling going on, right? They didn't really know what was happening. And of course, what happens then, they're pretty much telling her she needs to get like her colon taken out, and just like all these crazy things. And they're like, yeah, you're just having an autoimmune problem. And like it pretty much turned out it was just like she's gluten intolerant. Like they almost ruined her life. So you got to be very careful. You know, doctors are great, but doctors can absolutely destroy you. So you got to make sure you always get a couple opinions before you know. Always get a couple opinions, right? If you got time, like if your arm's falling off and you're about to die from bloodletting, just, you got to do what you got to do. But if you're not dying and you got a moment, go get a couple opinions. You know what I mean? Go get a couple opinions, multiple opinions all the time. Yeah. Always get a couple of them. All right, let's do this. Yeah, I grew up with too many problems. I think we've all done that. Medical counseling here, nice. Well, it's good medical counseling. I just said make sure you get plenty of opinions. I think that's actually really good advice. I'm sticking by that. I am not a medical expert, but as someone who's seen too many medical oopsie daisies, that's good opinion. Don't be careful, because you never even know. Like, dude, there was this person, I forgot the person's name, just totally broke his foot in 3 different locations. His swelling was really high. Went to the hospital here, and they told him to go home. His swelling's too big. Wrap it up and ice it. And he was just like, this seems really strange. He went to the orthopedic center across the street and was like, hey, yo, they told me just to go home and wrap it. Should I do that? And they're like, if you did not come here now, you still might lose your foot. But you might not lose your foot. We have to do surgery this after. Like, we have to go now. You're going under now.
Welcome to Costco.
So it's like, yeah. You don't always get the best. You don't always get the best advice from doctors, right? Get a couple opinions. Never be bad. Yeah. Just walk it off, right? It's always good. Newton discovered glue. I knew it, right? You should always do that. It's not a bad thing. Just walk it off. Ortho dudes love surgery, though. This is true, but the guy almost lost his foot. It was black. His foot was black. Just like, bam. You should always take a moment. You should always just take a moment. It's not a hard moment, How do you feel about GraphQL? GraphQL, on the other hand, no. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness, this stream sucks. This stream is the worst stream today. Should I just start it over? Can we just start the stream over? ML Dev, thank you very much for this. We're starting it over. Weak sauce, prime stack, Python, React, Ionic, MongoDB. Just start it over. We're starting it over. This is stupid. You guys all suck. Okay, every last one of you. Primes, no, we're doing, we were playing around with Fermion for a second. I did want to check out this. Hey, thank you very much. I use Arch, by the way. What about TDD, though? Shut up! Oh, my goodness. Chat. Okay, chat. You know what, chat? Is this the kind of day we're having? I'm just going to program for a little bit, huh? Oh, you want to see what's happening? Oh, I didn't know that. Because I kind of felt like y'all being assholes. Okay, I didn't even realize it. All right. Now, I don't actually remember where we were, other than this, is that we did have Cargo Prime Stack, right? Right? No. Wait. Damn it. What is it? What did I call it? Explorer 3? Dude, I can't even remember what I called it. Let's go like this. Let's go find, what is it? Max depth. Gosh, I can never remember this one. Is it max depth 3? Name Cargo Prime Stack. Yeah, Prime Stack. Oh, come on. Why you gotta be like this? Why you gotta be like this? Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be like that? Come on! First try. What is wrong with you, Simneko? Why is Simneko being a dummy? Update DB, dude. I know. Every single time, I never remember how to do max depth. You know, every single time, I know it's one of those combinations, and it just sucks. Token linked F. I'm not. It's just Lua LS now. My goodness. Is this just my life? Is this just my life? Some Neko. Oh no, there's two of them. You said it's Lua LS? Is that what you're saying? It's just Lua LS? It's just Lua LS? That's what you're saying? Oh gosh, I just tried to T-Mux my way up. Lua D's nuts. Okay, okay. Well, that seemed like it worked, so let's just find out if I hate you guys or not. Okay, that seems like it worked. All right, so there we go. So we have some back ends, we have some of this, we have some of this. I'm going to get this thing kind of cleaned up here, but I just wanted it to kind of work. You know what I mean? We just wanted this to kind of work. And so I'm just kind of playing around right now with Vercel and Actix, right? Now, the thing is there's also this other platform called Wazimer, which kind of, it seems kind of interesting. I don't know if you've seen Wazimer. Have you guys seen Wazimer? But I know Wazimer has a lot more to offer, and I know they're working on some pretty cool stuff coming up, and I kind of want to play around that. How can I change my username? I don't know, Russ Me Daddy. Nope. So Wazimer allows you to, like one big thing that Wazimer has recently done. They showed me an example. I don't know where it's at, but it's on my side channel, dog. It's on my side channel. It's on my side channel. Do you not know my side channel? Here, I don't want you guys seeing any of my sweet stats. Dude, my interview with Ginger Bill, not killing it on the stats. That's okay. Hurts me a little bit. Not killing it on the stats. Look at that. I'm almost, there you go, the Vimogen. You can see it right here. Right? Look at that face. I made that face just for you. Look at that. We're almost up to 1,000. Just started it a couple days ago. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's me doing a good impersonation. All right. That was a good interview, though. Well, it's not doing that good. It's on my side channel. Let's see. So, YouTube. You think you have changed as a person since you've started your channel? Well, yeah, we all change. Back-to-back classics, really. That's just how it works, though, right? We all change as time goes on. Right? You see Twitter, Blue Sky is hiring Go developers. Any plans to go pick a Go back up? No, but Blue Sky, I mean, I'm curious if Blue Sky's going to do anything.
Give me the meat.
Hey, aim.
Give it to me raw.
Thank you for just 5. My heart feels calm and nice now. Thank you, AIM. I appreciate that. Oh, you're right. Those are tier 3s. I thought he was just being kind to me and not gifting me 20 subs. Oh, Well, damn. Thank you for the 25 gifted subs. I appreciate that. Pog, yeah, that's Pog Champ right there. Built different. Yep. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Hey, thank you very much, AIM, again. AIM, I hope you received my very personalized message I sent to you earlier. I didn't see you respond back, but I just want to let you know that we're getting turned up in here. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, fuck.
That scared me.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
I really like this song. I'll always be kind from now on, I promise. Hey, OFUB. OFUB. I said your name wrong. That's all that happened there. I just said your name, oopsie daisies. I just oopsie daisied your name. Panda Coder, hey, thank you for those 20 gifted subs, baby. You're welcome. Yeah. Thanks for the urinal tract infection. Just squeezed it so hard I think something's wrong with me downstairs. Oh my goodness. Mad
Welcome to
Cat
Costco.
me.
I
What?
love you.
You know, I'm not going to lie. I love seeing new people around the startup because you know what? I can always tell you're new by the way you hold your bathroom ramen, right? Because you're in here, you're fumbling it around. You don't know what you're doing. You don't even have your chopsticks ready. You don't look like you got anything, okay? Okay, Mad Cat, I want you to train in here, okay? I expect 3 bowls of ramen eaten per day until you look natural and good. Wait a second. You're telling me we're trying to cut budget? I can't recommend eating 3 meals a day. Is that true? Bullshit, Karen. Okay. Hey, we're a multi-billion-dollar startup, not a multi-million-dollar startup. Okay, we're not like Blue Sky. We're an actual startup. An actual startup providing an actual product, Karen. Okay? So we're not going to stop. Okay? I'm going to go tell them 4 meals a day.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Darleon, thank you very much for the tier 3. Holy cow. Darleon. Thank you. Actual products. Actual. Is he recording video? Yeah. Does this not look like a recording to you? 4 meals a day? What is this, communist? Fuck! Shut up! Stop! Stop! Dang it, I keep reading it even. Best resource for pro Git. I want to be like Prime all day. No day. You don't need to worry about Git. Git is really simple. Just like learn 3 things, know that reflog is there, and boom, you're good to go. Future is intelligent. Devnall, thank you very, 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 very much. Let's go, baby cakes. Let's go. Okay, you know what we're going to do here? We're going to do this. So if I remember correctly, we have a really crappy UI, but we're going to start at the really crappy UI, and then we're going to go from the really crappy UI, and we're going to move forward. It's going to be fantastic, okay? So if I remember this correctly, we can just go cargo run, and we should be able to get like these little stats here. So cargo run, of course, it says like, hey, you got to do something here. So let's provide it in a init, and I believe we even have a back end. We can select like Vercel. What's the project name? Shit, is the project name? Default directory, let's go right here. Boom. Boom. See, okay, we got it. Okay, hey, thank you, Cool Sax. Hey, Cool Sax. Hey, you're a cool guy, Cool Sax. I just want to let you know that appreciate you. Appreciate you, AIM. Panda Coder. I don't know Panda Coder. Why is a wild panda in here? Do you want to? Oh yeah, sorry. Sorry. Did I say cargo? Sorry, cargo. Trademarked cargo. Where can I start with Rust for my back-end dad?
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
I think we're mixing up terminology. Shub. What? I don't know, man. Hey, Cool Sax, thank you. I think it's meant differently, is what you're trying to say. Anyways, what topics for today's stream? We're just programming. You know what I mean? We're just crushing. We're crushing butt right now. Zero to production. That's a great one, actually. Zero to production is great. I really liked it. I must say it. I've read a few different Rust books, and I'd say that if you can just go and learn how to program basic Rust, zero to production is really good. I've been kind of working hard on trying to figure out things with Rust at my job because I just have this really hard problem, and I can't seem to get rid of it. But it's been really, really hard, baby. And one of the hard parts about it is that like I'm using too much memory. I have to reduce my memory. So it's like I'm building parts of my program in Rust and doing, just spawning child processes to actually solve the issue. But it's been really hard. It's actually been it's been shitty. Did you try solving it? Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I just suck at it. You know what I mean? Feels okay, man. Right in C, bro. Oh, gosh. All right. So anyways, so we do have this. So now we need to like actually start a project, right? I want to start a project. 16 teraquads of storage. Wow. All right. So real talk. I just want to start a project now. So let's go in here, and we have this like whole pages business. We're gonna be going deeper. Okay, deeper all the way to here and even deeper. We can just keep on going, and so we can start with Vercel, because Vercel is going to be the trickier one, and I think the more fun one, right? Because we actually have to generate templates. We have to do things. It's going to be a little bit more exciting. Whereas the Actix one, I'm not even sure if Actix is a huge win. I mean, it's kind of a win. I'm not convinced it's a huge win to even consider Actix. The reason why I don't want to consider Actix is because it's kind of like, hey, yeah, we could totally do this, but if we totally did that, it's, like what prevents you from just writing out the routes you want? Why would you need me to write your routes? It just seems a little silly for me to write your routes. You know what I mean? Oh, shit, I didn't think that would link. Yeah. Ordered 0 to production? Nice. What is the program supposed to be? Right? So it just kind of seems silly just to have Actix. But something that does sound kind of nice is that I could give you, I could manage the routes, or B, we could also just be a nice template to spawn a starter project, right? What's the name? What's the theme in Vim for? A tree sitter? What's the theme in Vim? Oh, this is just a Pine Rose. Whoa, what is the face reveal? I'm not gonna show you my face. Come on, dog. All right, what are you doing? Prime stack, baby. Here. Oh, Tej. Hey, Tej. Thanks for the raid, dog. I appreciate that. Thank you for that. Hello, Daddy. Well, hello, son. Look at that. Prime snack. Okay, that's not it at all. Yo, Tej. How you doing, Tej? You want to tell me something? Prime stack. There you go. That's what we're doing today. What's the name of this stream? The name is the TJ Agen. TJ, tell me about yourself. Well, let's see. You're feeling much better after this week. Yeah, you're done vomiting. You done vomiting? Hey, thank you. Whoever did the shout out for Tej. Bertrand, was that you? Anyways. Yes, no more vomiting. Okay, that's good. It's not fun. I fully am on your team. All right, so if we go to Vercel. All right, TJ, so I'm just going to build the first application. It was me. Thank you, Bertrand. I'm going to build the first application of a really simple serverless experience. Or Edge. We're going to get Edge experience on, what's it called? On Vercel. Start there. Very, very simple. It has, the thing is Fermion does not have async await. So you have to bring in your own async walkers and you have to run sync. And, you know, opinion about AWS Lambda, hype, scam, good solution, edgy stream. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, the thing about AWS is that it's a lot of work. You know? Lambda serverless on the edge. Edge Lambda serverless. Your book recommendations. That's in the declare. You know, that's like a declarative sentence that only got halfway done. I don't know what that means. Anyways, so if we look here, we do have a little bit of we have a little Vercel ignore, which I think is good. We definitely want to do that. We have this like WASM thing going on here. I don't really understand why we have a WASM thing here. And why, let's see, this thing, okay, so it just literally just grabs it from right here. So we don't have to have a WASM folder. AWS is like AWS. Yeah, it's like AWS. I'm on the edge developing Lambda functions in JS. Okay, I'm sorry. May God have mercy on your soul. How'd I do? A lot of these other edge services are just Lambda. That's all a lot of these edge services are. What brand of headset do you have? Bang headphones. To study all those effing books there. No. Man. All right, so we don't have to do that. So let's kind of build like an example function, right? Let's try to actually create something. You know what I mean? Let's create something. Are you guys ready to create this? Let's first go back here. And there is a lot of stuff we're going to need here. All right? So we're going to want that. We're going to want that. We're going to want a good name. We're going to want it as this. We're going to need this. We want that. We want this Alec business. We're going to want libsqueal. We're going to want a WASM, BindGen, Futures, URL, WebSys, RequestWasm. Yeah, we're going to need RequestWasm for this one because we want a request backend, which do we even need RequestWasm if we already have request backend? I don't think we do. You know what I mean? Donate link, bang, donate. I'm really good at my donation links. You know what I'm talking about? I'll let you give me such a... I can't even say it. I can't say it. I can't say it. I can't say it, okay? I can't say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Not going to do it. I thought I could do it. I honestly thought I had it in me. Hey, just summarize till now. Shit happened. Opinion on Rust language team writing a formal spec. I don't care. Real talk, I don't care. The thing is that what would a formal spec give me? I don't know what it would give me, so right now I don't care. Unless if someone can provide me like a really good, you know, if someone can provide me a good reason, then yeah, then I can do something. Hey, dumb question. Do you have a YouTube vid that talks about your dev setup? I do have one about Vim, just using Vim, one about setting up Vim. Good reasons for what? Why Rust should have a formal spec. It would allow anyone to diversify the ecosystem yet unify it. Like an external build system. Yeah, see, I'm just not sure a good... See, I don't like that reason. I don't think having another build tool is a good thing that I know of, right? I'd have to have a good. I'd have to know that it's a good thing, right? And that I don't know. Okay, so let's just start here, and let's have some templates. Yeah, baby. And let's have a cargo Toml template, right? Toml, dude. F Tom, dude. Toml, F you. Really? You know what I mean? Odin coding live. I don't know when I'll do Odin. Name. So we probably need to, make sure our name is correct and does the right stuff here. We want this. We definitely want to keep my lib squealing. Wow. We probably don't need this one. Just in case they need this one, should we give them this thing? I don't think we should give them this thing. We don't really need this thing, but maybe it's kind of cool to have that thing. I don't know yet. What is your position at Netflix called? I honestly don't know. Real talk, I have no idea what my position
Welcome
is
to
at Netflix.
Costco.
Why don't I use
love
Arch? I have
you.
kids. 4 kids, in fact. Soggy ravioli. Thank you. We Alec. All right. Let's see. We have bindings, bind gen test. Do this thing. We want it for optimized small code size. Yeah. We're also going to need some other tools built here. What?
Have you ever used Docker? I heard it's good at composing. These nuts.
You got to do whatever Rambo did, and you got to put a space in between it, okay? Poetic. That was why Docker was created. Yeah, I feel like you got to get a little bit more in there, but I do appreciate that. Let me just double check it really quickly, just to make sure I'm not missing anything, just in case you said something really nice. Hold on. One time someone gave me $100 and I didn't even know because I just never have these things up. And so I feel really bad if I'm not looking at it. So let me just make sure I see this. $6.90. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate the $6.90. Nice. All right, and soggy ravioli. I appreciate that also. Okay, so we have this. I don't know how much we need. Oopsies. How much we're going to need more here. But we'll just go with that for now. For now, right? So how do we want to do this? We probably want to build some sort of builder. I don't know. How about, project creation project? We'll call this thing project. I'm not really sure. We're going to have a little mod RS. You know what I'm talking about? Go back here. Actually, let's take that thing. Okay, let's yank that thing and go main. There we go. Put one of those in there. There we go. To me, that seems kind of nice. And we'll go in here. And then we also want maybe a little bit of an input. You know what I mean? We definitely want that mod RS. There we go. And let's just do one of these things right here. Let's just get most of this out of here because I don't feel like I need a lot of this stuff. You know what I mean? And let's go like this. Mod project. There we go. Because that's the thing we're going to do for templating, right? And what's the other thing called? Input? Is that it? Oh, I realized I don't have my chat up. Sorry. What are you making? Bang Prime Stack. We're doing the part where, let's see, lurking while working, man. Have a great stream. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my friend. Let's code in Python. The project is how to run fast. The project. Wait, what? What? Ozma-oki. I don't know what you're saying. I would love to know more about your crappy ideas. So let me know. What is a knit backend? Oh, I didn't make this public. And 5 down. Let's make this thing happen. Let's have this thing come in here. Let's clap that ass. Clap. All right, dude. So what is this thing? I've been getting this error lately
Welcome
from
to
Rust
Costco.
Analyzer.
I
That's
love you.
proc macro parser not expanded. Encoding failed. Not supported. What is that? I've just been getting this lately, and I don't
Welcome
understand
to
what it is.
Costco. I love you.
Unsupported metadata version 7. Does anyone know what that is? Brian, please. This is a family friendly. Hey, Francanetti, thank you very much for that. 2 months, baby. I like how you've been here for over you've been here since the stream began, and now you're just doing that. No what? Brian, I'm taking your algorithms and data structures course, and I just started yesterday, and I'm feeling like I'm understanding everything. You're a great teacher. Thanks. Hey, no problem, buddy. It's for free. Just about to set my house on fire. Phenomenal. Oh, really? Why would you do that? It's good background music. I'd agree. The updated Rust Analyzer. I did. It's like I am pretty up to date here. Rust update. I should already be on this. I'm a little bit surprised. Maybe I did it on my other computer. Oh, look at that. Latest update. There you go. 171 for nightly. Hee 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 hee. Why are you laughing like that? It just makes it sound like a goof. Okay. Nightly LSP fixed similar. Oh, okay. So let's see. Hold on. Nightly LSP fixed it for you. Okay. Then let's go. Dot files. What the hell am I using for Rust? Okay. So I don't have anything for Rust. Do I have to do something like this? I don't know how to. Isn't there like a launch command? I've never played with this one. The problem is I never played much with LSP 0. So I don't know what the allowed commands are. Does anyone know what the allowed command is? Is there like a command? Oopsies. I hate single quotes. Bothers me. Does anyone know what it is? I don't remember what it is. I don't want to go look. Honestly, I don't want to go look at it. Since when our front-end master courses are for free? Mine is. When's the closure stream, Mr. Prime? I don't know, dog. Here, I'm going to deal with that later. We'll fix it. Okay, like all my problems, just deal with it later. All right, let's go back here. Okay, so we have this whole init thing, right? Let's go like that. Let's have this. Let's have an ops.rs. Let's go like that. Yep, all right, so then I'm just going to go right here. All right, let's have these things.
Welcome to
And
Costco.
let's go back
I
here.
love you.
Pub mod input. Those are my valid back ends. Pub that bad boy out. That looks pretty good. Wouldn't you say that that looks pretty good? Oh, wouldn't you say that that looks pretty good? Okay, I like where we're going here. Why do I have so many options? Why are you giving me so many options with my life? All right. See, Proc Macro can't do shit. Hey, thank you, Tom Ipkiss, Stanley Ipkiss, the mask. The LSP setting is Rust Analyzer. Enable Clippy on save. Ooh, no, gross. Ooh, gross. I would hate that. I'd have to set up Clippy first because Clippy tries to do implicit returns. Any book recommendations? Ooh, I don't know. Do I have book recommendations? I can't remember. Can anyone help me with that? First time hitting 80 words per minute. Bible. Checkmate. Atheist. And those ones. Yeah, read Proverbs. It's a good book. Vim for Dummies? No. Just do a Coursera course. Why? Okay, tough guy. Oh, just do a Coursera course. They're great. All right. So let's get all this stuff moved to input. It's not ideal. This is obviously not ideal, right? This is not ideal at all, right? This is like our. This is not ideal at all. What is a init? What's in projects? What is a init? Wait, why is this in project mod? I don't want this in project mod. That should be an ops mod, right? All right, so input should be able to get this, right? Because that's because this guy
Welcome
doesn't
to
have it. There we
Costco.
go.
I love
We
you.
definitely want the ops in there. So now I should be able to go in here and get that. You know what I mean? Hey, Sammy boy. Hey, Sammy boy. Hey, Sammy boy. How you doing, Sammy boy? Chad literature. That's true. Brad, have you thought about changing to a 40% split keyboard? No, I prefer my wrists intact. Have you thought about not carpal tunnel later in your life? Just a question. See, me personally, I decided I don't want to have pain. Not a huge fan of it. So you know what I do instead? I jump on here and I have my big-ass keyboard. Okay? I just put big-ass keyboard right here. Look at that big-ass keyboard. You know what? How do you carpal tunnel on a 40% keyboard? You need something that is very nice. You want to minimally use your pinkies, if possible. I wonder if there's a keyboard. I wonder if I could learn how to type with just 3 fingers on each side. Just almost avoid the pinkies altogether. Tenting is an option for them. Tenting is an option. I don't tent. You know, real talk. Real talk, I don't tent. I just remap. Let's see. Have you remapped? No. No, I do not remap. I do thumbs. I keep my pinky on modifiers key, so I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't need that because here's my modifier keys. Here's Alt. Here's Control. Right? Chad. This is called Chad positioning of modifiers. Okay? This is called rookie ass positioning. Rookie ass, Chad. Rookie ass, Chad. Okay? You know what I mean? Is an HHKB, is that a kinesis? Is it a kinesis? Is HHKB a kinesis keyboard, 360 advantage, no scope, with concavity, split keyboard, and a bunch of thumb clusters? Because if it's not, that, okay? 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 Hashtag ad. Real Chads use Moonlander. No, they don't. No, they don't. But I will at least give those people, I won't give them soy devs, but I won't give them Chad status. I'll give them something in the middle, okay? They're Chads who occasionally enjoy soy. You know what I mean? All right, anyways. F all of you guys. I don't need to listen to you guys anymore. Anyhow, bam, bam, result. Yeah, do that thing. Okay, go back down here. Do one of these. Oh, it's a private structure. You're not allowed to look at my privates. Well, guess what? I just did. Like that, okay? That easy. All right, so here's my really, really shitty code. Let's put a little note up here. This is really shitty code, but I haven't made a TUI yet, so I don't care. All right. To me, perfectly fine. Do one of these. Okay, what is a path buff? Let's go like that. Let's go like that. Let's make sure everything else makes sense. Okay, so why can't you be found? Why do you got to be like this? Why were you born this way? Okay? Why? Why are you born this way? What is a TUI? A TUI is more than just a rat. It is a terminal UI. I can't even imagine using my thumb to hit Alt. It takes a little bit of practice, but then it gets really easy. Look how easy that is. Because look, like you still have all of your hand, like this is your hands. This is my hands on Control, right? It's just like, do you see how easy it is? Like you don't even have to think about it. Like I don't even think about these positionings. It just does. You know what I mean? What do you use your pinkies for? Well, I use it for, well, I'm on Dvorak, by the way, so I use it for, like, quotes, single quote, A, semicolon, colon, and plus and one, and pipe, and tick, and don't forget, yeah, and dollar sign, and tilde. Tilde's nuts. Rest on your chin. Have a good day. Okay? How did you learn Vim? Surprisingly, by using Vim. You know, there really is no other way to learn Vim. Okay, got him. All right, first try. Got him first try. All right, anyways, let's get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. FC. Do one of those. FI. Yep. Do one of that. Oh, no, don't generate the parser function. What do I got to import? I got to import something, right? Use clap parser. I think that's what you need. It's not found in the scope. Where could it be? It's right there. All right, so there we go. So we should have just done a quick little refactor. Not much, just a little refactor, right? Should be able to go back in here, build it up really quickly, see what happens. We only just moved a couple things around. Was the project name Ligma? What folder should we use? Ligma. Boom, boom, boom. Look at how good that looks. Love it. All right. Let's see, Primogen, Designing Data-Intensive Applications is a great book. Yeah, you know that book could be renamed to just Don't Use TypeScript. Or Python. But if you do use Python, use pandas. Then you can have data-intensive applications. Where's your shift key? Right here. I do use my pinky for shift key. Just don't use TypeScript. Actually could be the name. Pandas. NumPy. Polar RS. Rust. You gotta use Rust. Please. 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 I heard Panda. Real talk, Rubox versus Rose Pine. I think I like Rose Pine, but I've been getting a hankering for some Tokyo Night. People, I've been getting a hankering for some Tokyo Night. Let's go in here and let's go to Packer me daddy. And we do have to, Falky. Oh, damn it, Falky. Thank you, Falky. All right, let's go like this. Let's take that and go to GitHub, paste that in, and let's just enter it up. Enter that bad boy up. Is there anything? I think there's some transparent. There we go. We're going to want this thing right here. I don't think I have Tokyo Night set up. So just in case I don't have Tokyo Night set up, let's take this bad boy. And then go like this. Colors, jump over here. Do I have it set up yet? Tokyo Night, I do have it set up. Ooh, yeah. Color scheme. Tokyo Night. I feel like I could almost use this for a little bit. I feel like I could try it out. I feel like I could do it. Tokyo Night. But I feel like this might be the wrong one. Do I like this one still? Oh, it's so bright. Oh. Oh, it's so bright. It's like a breath of fresh air. I'm not even used to it. Are you guys used to it? I'm not used to this at all. I like slate theme. Let's probably set the storm. Yeah, I kind of want to take it off that current one. I want the I don't necessarily want that one because I feel like there's nicer ones. Let's see. How do I set it? Let's see. Where's the one where you set which one it is? Style storm. I don't really want it on storm. I want storm, moon, and night. I want night, baby. Night, baby. All right, so go back here. I'm on night, baby. Damn. What does storm look like? What does storm look like? What does storm look like? Color scheme, Tokyo Night. Okay. Is that different? I actually can't tell. Is that different? Did I do something different there? I cannot tell. People help me. Did I do something new? Storm is too blue. People got angry at Groovebox. Classic Tokyo Night. Why not light theme? Because I would like to have people watch me code. Switch today. It's the best source. It's on our hand, and I'm not even joking. Should I get my bachelor's degree on CS, or should I stay the self-taught path? I don't think you should. I don't think you should think what I think is important in this situation. Okay, this is a lifelong decision. Stop listening to influencers, and like do some research and do some thinking about it. Like weigh some pros and cons. Okay. Real talk. Weigh some pros and cons. What is your life like? What is your time scale looking like? Do you have time for 4 years? If you do have time for 4 years, you can really think hard about the fact that you get all this time, and now you could really invest in your skills and everything. But is 4 years worth it? That's.
Valerian Pratima became a member.
Thank you, Valerium. Great name. Scala down to code. I don't think I'm D2C on Scala. All right, let's see. How helpful was your CS degree? Immensely. I do not think I could be near where I was without getting a degree, because I do not think after learning how to touch type. This is how I did it, baby. Do you see how beautiful this keyboard is? Tell me this keyboard is not fucking beautiful. For me, I would have never been able to do what I'm doing today without a CS degree. Real talk. All right, so let's try this out for a little bit. Okay, this is all looking nice. And let's take this. Let's save those things. Let's axe that guy. Let's CC. Let's feature. Or actually, it's more like a refactor. Oh, my goodness. Refactor.
Welcome to Costco.
What is the thing for refactoring? Just kind of, moved shit around. You know what I mean? Apparently, I just quit Vim. So oh no, let's go back here and let's go to this one and go Tokyo Night. Yes. There we go. I like that. We're going to do Tokyo Night for a little bit. All right. So let's start actually doing the project. He's so fast. He's so fast. Look at his feet's burning up. Yeah, it's what happens when you try. Like, I'm not convinced 100% that anyone can't be this fast. It's just the difference of trying every time. Like, every time I type, I try to be the fastest. I don't try to just, dick around. I'm not over here just, I know. I try it every time. Every time. Right? All right. Let's see. So what do we got here? We got this. We got this config. We got all this good stuff. We're going to init this bad boy. Awesome. So now we need to actually do the project, which I guess, what do we got to do here? Let's go like this. Pub function. What do we call this thing? What do we call this thing? I don't know. Setup project? Yeah. I don't know what to do here, so we'll just do a little resquirt. That. Anyhow, can I get a completion there? Thank you. Return. Okay. Oh gosh, dang it! Gosh, dang it! Oh, lithium. That scared the just the gosh, clean out of me. HC double hockey sticks, people. How to break a porn addiction? It's a daily in and out fight, baby. Okay, because you're gonna
I become
fail.
a developer before I got a degree. Did it for a year, then went to college and got one. It connected so many dots and filled in a lot of gaps I had. I became a lot more efficient understanding the lower levels.
That scared me.
Aim, sorry, Aim.
Welcome
I already
to
knew it was
Costco.
coming.
I
That makes
love
sense,
you.
though. That makes a lot of sense. Aim, sorry about that. I saw it coming. You know, you didn't time it out. You didn't time it out as well. Hey, yes, Yamsi. Appreciate that little Twitch Prime, baby.
Welcome
but
to
Lithium, thank you
Costco.
for the terror.
I love
the
you.
terror. Aiming. Can I call you Aimin? Aim had a bad aim. Aim normally aims very well, but this time goofed up. Lucky number 420.
That scared me.
I've never been scared during a transition, Karen. But I'm terrified. Okay, I feel like I'm being internet bullied. But Karen, why I came to talk to you is that there's this new employee, and he keeps talking about 420. I think he's smoking pot at the office. Is that in the employee handbook? Okay. Whew. I thought we might have ourselves a problem, but we don't. I forgot. It's 2023. Yeah, just make sure there's no cigarette smoking, though. We'll kick their asses. But really, don't smoke cigarettes. It's stupid. Dude, hey, Crimson, you didn't have to do that. I love that you're just hanging around here today. I just loved it. I saw you chatted earlier. I know I didn't respond, I don't think, but it just warms my little heart. Hope you're doing good, baby. 420, is he on the pot? I think he's on the pot. Europe still loves cigarettes. Dude, oh gosh, don't love cigarettes. Cigarettes are just not cool. They're just not cool, man. Damn, I got an achievement. Caught by 2 massive layoffs in less than 30 days before even having access to the code. I just want to be code and be paid for it. How can I achieve that, dude? I am so sorry. Don't give me 100 biddies when you're back-to-back layoffs, okay? You keep your stuff. You keep it, okay? The melting pot, hell yeah. Siggies for piggies. I wouldn't even do vapes, honestly. Oh, why are you the programming version of Dr. Disrespect? Maybe because I was born this way, okay? I can't even help it, okay? Some of us come out of the womb and, we ask questions, we're worried, we're doing things. Other of us, we just put our foot directly in shit and we call it a day, okay? Why people do the pot in here? I don't know. Smoking is the worst. Yes, absolutely. Dude, you gotta break that addiction. If you have it, hey, I did.
Welcome to Costco.
Hey, thank you very much,
I love you.
Verdre. I did 5 or 6 years of smoking cigarettes. It sucks. It sucks to break. It's hard. It's terrible. I absolutely hate it. And to this day, do I still have just the most inkling tiny desire for it? Absolutely. It is just awful. But man, was it worth it. Right? Like if you can skip forward and you could like talk to yourself in the future and that future self was, cigarette smoke free, they would be like, dude, it is worth it. Every moment, go for it. Right? Right? Like they would. You know what I mean? I would be rich if I never smoked. Yeah, there's that also. It's just one of those things where you can't tell yourself, right? Let them cook, baby. Right? It's the same thing with porn. If you could meet yourself in 6 months and you quit looking at porn, your 6 month now self would be like, dude, it's worth it. Do it. Do it. What song is this? I don't even know. It's Miss Monique's brand newest track. Do I drink beer? Rarely. I'm not really a big beer guy anymore. I used to like it, but now I just don't really like it anymore. You know, it's like, bleh. Like, I don't really like getting drunk anymore. Bangers always. Bangers, Pizza Sleaze, you know it. I just don't like drinking anymore that much. The problem is I don't like altering my mind effectively at all anymore. Just because I feel like as you get older, like, A, you get affected by things longer, but B, it's like, you know what I find fun? I find, like, waking up and feeling good fun.
Welcome
you know what I
to
mean?
Costco.
And so, like, when
you.
I wake up at, like, 5:30 and I feel
Welcome
like
to
shit,
Costco.
that does not
I love
feel
you.
good. You know what I mean? A guy who likes coding and Rust, not drunk. You know what I mean? It's like you just cross a certain point where it sucks. Hey, Pucks, thank you very much for that brand new Twitch Prime. Let's go, Pizza Sleaze! You lost your badge, Pizza. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Pizza. And in fact, Pizza, we're gonna toss out a VIP. We're gonna let you be a VIP, okay? But you flex that wrench too hard. Okay? You know what? Actually, I don't like Pizza Sleaze. What am I saying? Wait, hold on, Pizza. Does this reflect on you? I was gonna make this joke, but I forget. Do they keep track of this? I probably shouldn't jokingly ban you because I don't know if there's like stats somewhere that's like, you know, Pizza Sleaze has been tried to be banned 17 times in the last month, right? I'm not gonna do that. Now
Welcome to
that I think
Costco.
about it, hey, Skull
I love
Splitter,
you.
thank you very much for that, baby. Thank you. Many appreciations. Yes, it did for me. It was very hard. Handing out VIPs, I know. I love handing out VIPs. I do. Okay, I do love handing out VIPs. Okay, because there are VIPs in this channel. You know what I mean? This is Amazon. Everything is tracked. Yeah. Being from Bozeman, did you ever catch snow from the Kitchen Dwellers? Or did you ever catch a show from the Kitchen Dwellers? I don't even know what that
Welcome to
means.
Costco.
I'm trying to like place
I
it
love
in my
you.
head. Yeah, I am. Let's see. How did you build self-discipline? Dude, I used to be the
Welcome to
worst
Costco.
disciplined person on
I
earth.
love you.
It took years. It was like an everyday moment. Did Prime react to the recent Rich Harris talk? No, I didn't. I don't want to because I know I'm not gonna like it.
Welcome to Costco.
Or
I
at least,
love you.
let's see. The powers that be are always watching. Exactly. I don't want to give you some. I don't want to give you something. You know what I mean? All right, let's do this. Hey, potato and taco. I love those two things together. God bless you. Thank you very much. Silla Clown. Let's go, baby. Fisher a 005.
Welcome
Tier
to
1,
Costco.
brand new.
I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
you.
And Decimonde 85. Thank you very much, baby. You know that. Once you break a habit, it makes other habits easier to break. It's true. I do feel like that's true. You know. What was that? I was gonna eat it afterwards just because it's too much. I kind of just because my like hands get all greasy and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because inevitably something goes wrong.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Yeah. Let's
Welcome
make
to
you feel good.
Costco.
You know what I
I
mean?
love you.
You can just don't toss in much romaine. You know what I mean? Because romaine's kind of thick. A lot of pulp comes from the romaine. It's palpable. Is this even fair to use with the Emacs trademark? At first, I thought your stream was crazy. Now, way your streams go. Much love and an information breakdown. Hey, thank you very much. Yeah, my streams are a little bit high energy. Sometimes a little confusing. Kraber, thank you very much. What are you at? How many months are you at? You must be at 3-7. Damn, I was way off. And Visus, thank you very much for that Twitch Prime. Eat your food, boy. How do you avoid relapsing? Well, with porn, that's simple. You know, there's always a really simple thing that I say all the time. Don't put yourself in a position you don't want to be in, right? The problem is you don't want to say no when you don't want to. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to quit smoking, you shouldn't go outside with all of your friends that are smoking. You know what I mean? Right? Like, that's bad. You're not gonna make it. You're just gonna go outside and you're gonna smoke, right? You know what I mean? If you don't want to smoke meth, which you'd be surprised that there's people in your life that you may or may not do that. One cig a week, of course it's bad because I just don't think you can regulate it. You just have to break the situation. You know what I mean? You gotta break the situation. You always break
Welcome
the
to
situation.
Costco.
Remove the temptation.
I
Yeah.
love you.
Because here's the deal: is that I can be strong for like 20 minutes. I can't be strong for like every day. And so I have to save that strength. Do you know what I mean? Do I recommend learning C? Yeah, I think C is great. C is very easy to learn. To become great at C is really hard. So just do a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't. This is always kind of a weak ass excuse. Just so you know, I'm not gonna lie to you. Whoever said that, someone said, "Well, you only say this because you got a wife. That's why you can say you don't look at porn." I actually quit porn before I had a girlfriend. You know what I mean? I had to be the person I wanted to marry before I could. I had this exercise that someone told me to do, which was to go write down every single quality you want in a woman. And I sat there and I wrote everything down. And this is all this is everything. And then afterwards they said, "How much of that list do you fulfill?" And I was like, shit. It's like, if you're not that person, then why are you looking for that person? You know what I mean? It just sat my balls. Just real talk. Adam.dev. Let's go, Adam.dev. Let's go, Adam.dev. All right, let's get back after this. But Adam.dev, get up there, follow the man, Adam.dev. Give him a follow. You know what I mean? Let's go, Adam.dev. Let's go. How do I stop being sarcastic? It's the impossible question. You can't answer that question. You can't even answer it. I don't smoke, and I have a family that smoked a lot, and I get the urges to smoke. Thanks to them.
Costco.
Yeah, that's tough. That's real tough. Hey, Colt Penny, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Audie, I didn't even see this. Hey, love the stream. How can I get a step my level in programming? I'm 1 year web dev, and I started React a few months ago. Any advice? The big thing is you got to expose yourself. It's about exposure. If you aren't taking the time to learn new things explicitly, you're not waiting for your job to teach you. You're not waiting from whatever to teach you. You yourself are explicitly going after things. Then you're not going to be able to get it. Oh, dude, this one's such a tough one right here, by the way. Thankfully, I've never had this of all the problems. I've never had that one. That one's really tough. You have to go and expose yourself. Wow. Don't, tell the cops that. But you know what I mean? Yeah, I know. It's not something you hear often. All right. Hey, Tech Savvy. How you doing? I get linked that stupid crab emoji all the time. All right, so let's set up the project. All right, let's set up the project. Let's go back here, and let's go like this. We're going to init. We're going to do a little init right here, which is going to do that. And then what else do we want to do? We want to do like a setup project. Let's go like that. What does init return? Does init return anything? Wait, why doesn't it do anything? Oh, I just mutate it. Well, that's kind of stupid of me. You know what I mean? Why would I do that to myself? Go in here, do this, and go init. Let's just have the thing moved out. You know what I mean? Let's just own it. Let's just own that. All right, let's not even do this. Let's actually. I don't like the idea of the mutations. Let's just go like this, and I mean, I don't mind the idea of mutations, but I like the idea of transferring ownership. You know what I mean? So that way I'm the one that returns it back out. So you can't just have it without me, giving it to you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So that means I'm going to go like this. Set up project, bam. You know what I mean? Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. That feels good. Mutations, get out of here. Oh, what is that serial is clearly superior keyboard? It's this one right here. Kinesis Advantage 360. I've been using, so just one quick fact about me. I've been using the Kinesis before I was sponsored, long before I was sponsored, years before I was sponsored. Anyone know what RxJS is for? Yes, memory usage. What's your experience with toxic colleagues? We all have toxic colleagues, and we all are toxic colleagues from time to time. Okay? And so one big thing is that you can always talk to them. You can always talk to them. You can always try to bring them, because, some people just don't realize that they're toxic. Some people have just been raised different, especially if you're in a more global company, right? Just working with other people from other places, you're going to get different vibes, and you may not realize why you're getting the vibes. You know what I mean? And so you definitely got to talk to them. You definitely got to interact with them, try to correct them. If that can't work, you got a couple different options, right? You can ignore them. You can skip level them. You can leave your team, and you can leave your job, right? So I always start with communication first. And if that doesn't work at all, and I'm really worried about the project and I really like it, I go for the skip level. You know what I mean? Wait, I've never met a software engineer who's socially unaware. Unaware socially, yeah. Skip level, talk to the boss. All right? You don't have to be best friends with your colleagues. That's right. It's about work. Exactly. Permission to be toxic. You can always be like, I'm fine if you want to be toxic. Thank you for asking the permission, though. Any suggestions for a less pricey keyboard? I can't give you one. Just because everything. I've never used a keyboard that I like. Do you know what I mean? This is it. This is the one I've had. Thank you.
Welcome
I
to
like
Costco.
boobies.
I love you.
I like the boobies. Yeah, being socially aware with those who aren't. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a skill for sure. All right, so there we go. Let's go like that. Let's just give it a quick cargo build. Let's go right here. Oh my goodness. Toss in one of these. Absolutely. Do one of those. Awesome. Wait, what? Let's see. No. Let's see. Borrow this binding in in the pattern to avoid moving the value. I do want to move the value though. Yes, value. Oh, because I'm doing that. Yeah. So I guess we don't need to do that, right?
Welcome to Costco.
We doing
love
some
you.
coding today? We are doing some coding, so I can technically go like this instead. There we go. There's a nice little, that's a nice little way, right? So that should allow me to do this really easily. Wait, didn't that allow me to do it? Didn't that allow me to do it? It didn't allow me to do it. Oh, yeah. Give me that mud. Girl, let me get a piece of that mud. Sounds so stupid sometimes. Ops 26, huh? Wait, why did that go right there? Why would that ever go right there? Oh, it must have been from the LSP. Project name, I like boobies. Thank you for that subscription. There we go. Back end, blah, 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 blah. Look at that. We got a nice little printout right there. Oh, did you say mud? Yeah, damn, I wish my brain ran as fast as PrimeGen. I think your brain can. I think he can. I think you got to train it, you know? I don't think I'm particularly gifted. Do you know what I mean? I applied for a Blue Sky mobile dev position. Nice. Hey, get it, baby. Have you ever used Rust Run? No, I haven't. I've never tried it. What's the point in your life where you became so try-hard with everything
Welcome
that you
to
do in life?
Costco.
It's always
I
been a
love
part
you.
of me. Being a try-hard was always a part of me. Thank you, Architect326. I appreciate the brand new Tier 1. Thank you for the commitment. So let me give you an example. When I was... Ooh, this is kind of a banger. When I was 11 years old and I was starting to skateboard, for me to skateboard and for me to do this, I would start off every day by doing 300 kickflips. I could not help it. And then I would change that to 300 something. And when I wanted to do something and land it as a kid, I would do 900 of that. Right? And I would just do it over and over and over and over and over again, right? I'm a little obsessive, right? I'm a software engineering undergrad. What do you wish you had done during undergrad? Explored more. You know what I mean? How many push-ups can you do in one go? Right now, I think I could do, I just got done doing a little bit earlier. I think I could probably do 30 right now in a go. I could probably do 30. Yeah. That's how Miko Mo became a flat ground faster. Yeah. Could you do a tray flip? Yeah, kind of. I wasn't great at tray flips. What are your thoughts on conventional commits? How many pull-ups can you do? I don't do pull-ups anymore. I hurt my shoulder, so I just never do them. Your best is 72. That's really good. I think if I tried really hard, I could probably do 45 to 50. You know what I mean? I think that's about where I'm at right now. But, you know, I think that for me, it's good enough. I'm still trying to do a bench press 65 pounds. I know that's not a lot. And try to do that 100 times in a row without stopping. I can only get to like, I think I did 65 earlier today. It just really pisses me off that I can't do it. It just pisses me off. I should be able to just do it. I could hard flip. Yeah, I could hard flip. How do you deal with stress? I don't know.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
I don't have hope in my job. You know what I mean? And I think that really helps. My job is not my hope. Hunter, that's like just like heavy weights or do cardio. I don't do either. I do mix, right? Weird flex, but okay. Prime is stress-free. Yeah, I just don't do that. I couldn't do a 360 flip now. No. Yeah. Anyways, all right, let's get back after it, boys. All right, so we're going to init this project. Let's build a basic project out. So first thing we got to do is we got to first check. Let's see. Let's do this. Does the folder exist? Right. Then we got to, let's see. Init cargo. We need to init the WASM part of the project. Then we need to init Vercel. Then we need to probably, let's see, Terso. Yeah, maybe, right? We should probably, Terso should probably just be an option, huh? Don't you think that that's probably a better way to do this, right? Yank that in here and do option DB. We're going to just do a little bit of DBing right here. Let me just DB, DB these nuts right betwixt your... shut up. All right, there we go. Let's go like that. Did you guys like that? Did you guys like that navigation? Did you guys like that navigation? That was clever AF because I couldn't remember what one of my fingers has the init input function. It's the third one now that I think about it. But I didn't have the time to think about it. So instead, I hit it with the old quick fix list, and then I just went down till I saw one that I knew, closed it, Shift V, F over to the squirrely brace, %, yank that, F to the %, paste it, new space, CIW, let's go. Look at the brain, go. You know what I mean? And then go select DB, nuts. Let's see, if DB, let's go like that. We should probably have some sort of struct. Yeah, I guess we can do that. Yeah. Do you wish to include Terso? I love Terso, okay? Terso. Let's do Terso. Yeah. Boolean. Yeah. Oh, Boolean. What the hell's a Boolean? HJKL fingertip tats for sure. Yeah. Let's code a bot to prompt cutting edge these nuts jokes. Yeah. Always include Terso. Yeah. Harpoon and just your %s macro and NeoVim have really made learning programming much more fun. Yeah, I agree with that. Have a nice stream, guys. Hey, thank you, AIM. I hope you have a good one, buddy. Command count motion. I do. So I used to have one of those. I actually want to get back into creating a new one. What are the latest changes you made to the real program? I haven't made any changes in literally forever.
I love you.
Unless if I did make one that swapped out something. I can't remember if I did. Bowling. I don't think I did. Yeah, I didn't. I thought I might have swapped this to shift. I kind of want to go back and try to learn this as shift. The only problem is when I want to do control shift, then I have to do something like that. Or I guess I could do that. Yeah, that's actually not too comfortable. That's pretty good. I love Primogen. Well, that's very nice of you. I love Primogen. Why don't you remap HJKL while you're using Dvorak? Why would I? JK, HL, HL. Like H and L are just slightly different on this side, and JK are on opposite hand. It's actually really nice. J and K are right here. Yeah, delete a shift is legit. Yeah, I agree with that. HTMX when? I do want to figure out some HTMX stuff. Hackerback, welcome. Oh my goodness, did I not say thank you to Gabrielle? Gabrielle! Thank you very much. I missed that 11 minutes ago. I'm genuinely sorry. Colt Penny, thank you for the brand newer. I think I said thank you to that. I like boobies. I remember saying thank you to that. Prime sucks. Okay, whatever. Thank you for the gifted sub. Can't be upset about it, but I'm a little upset about it for whatever reason. Architect, brand new tier 1. I said thank you. I remember that one. Leonardo Antunes, thank you for that 8 months tier 1. Let's go, baby. Inception version 4. Thank you for that tier 1 for 2 months. And Hackerback. Baby got Hackerback. Appreciate that. Get so much schnitzel. I don't know. How long did you deliberately practice on the keyboard? I don't know. Good question. Let's go like this. Can I do a default value true? Can I do that? I think you have to do a default T if I'm not mistaken. I think it's T, right? Oh, can I go like this? Oh, nice. Okay, T works that way. Okay, yeah. If it's already true... Ooh, I guess I need this as an option, don't I? I actually want this as an option because I need to know if it was provided or not.
I love
Do you know what I mean? I want to know if this thing was provided or not. Knit Terso is some. Then we'll do that. If it's not some, do you wish to include Terso? Do this. Yes or no, do one of those, and then let's go like this. Let's do a little loopy loop over that thing, right? You know what I mean? And there we go. And do this thing. If input equals, oh my goodness, such a soy dev just then. Ooh, yeah, let's do that. Else invalid input, continue. All right, here we go. And then go like this. Init Terso, some true. CI, can I do that? Was that not awesome? Look at this. So if you're over here, you're not wrapped in any of these little guys right here, right? So you're over here, you're not wrapped in a single parenthesis. You can do a little CI parenthesis, and it'll jump to the next parenthesis. You know that's good. Okay, you know that's good. Okay, you know that's good. You know it is. You know it is. All right. All right, so this is good. There we go. Select path. Let's see. Preferred window manager. I just use i3. You know what I mean? All right, so this all looks good. We got all these things in here. Yeah. And let's go back here. So we're just going to do this. Then we're going to do a little project setup. We're going to do one of those. We have a little bit. Okay, so does the folder exist? Init the WASM part of the project. Init for cell. Go through the verse. Oh, let's actually swap these up because, we're going to want, I think we're going to want those things like that. And is there anything else we need to do? Probably make sure that we have enough of an example to make it simple to understand. And I really do think we should probably have Leptos. I do want to just have Leptos a part of it. You know what I mean? I think it's really important to have Leptos a part of things. Hi, Prime. Would you be able to show the inputs thing? There you go. Weren't you switching at Sway at some point? Yeah, I'm probably going to do that tomorrow. The only thing that stopped me from learning Dvorak is I play games. I don't even notice it. I just play games. Leptospirosis? Yeah. Let's see. How do you try to configure any plugins or different softwares? Do you go through documentations completely to understand the whole story or just the part you need? Just the part I need. And once I get stuck, then I'll start going further and I look at code, right? Why do you want Leptos as a part of it? Because I like Leptos. I eat boogies. Because I'm building this for me. You know what I mean? Because here's the deal, there's this thing that I think a lot of people do in open source, which I think is a bad plan in general, is they try to build something they think other people want to use. But I think the real W in life is building the thing that you want. And if other people want it too, you've created a W. And if people don't want it, that's okay. They don't have to have it. You know what I mean? Real talk. I would never attempt a brain teaser. I would only do brain teasers when you want to take your deep knowledge and make it real deep. How do you learn new languages and frameworks? Mainly by reading documentation / YouTube. I do not use YouTube ever, like for any reason. Abyssal, thank you very much. Oh, a Night Toad. Did I miss that Night Toad? I'm sorry, a Night Toad. Thank you, Night Toad. I try to do like Advent of Code. I think it's the easiest. Bubba Dad, thank you. Bubba Dad, thank you. Jose sleeps. Do you really sleep, Jose? If you build something that is valuable to you, you've got you've got value even if no one pays for it. Exactly. And I don't think anyone's gonna pay me for Prime Stack. You know what I mean? Benton and Bobo Dev, thank you. PrimeGen, would you suggest as a setup to run your back ends with live reload while working in NeoVim? I don't really. I guess I don't have that problem to solve, so I don't. YouTube has medieval code tutorials. Yeah. What is Advent of Code? Advent of Code is taking that thing that happens during Christmas time, and then we make it about coding. And you do little code challenges. It's fun. I really enjoy it. Got to hit the road. Hey, have a good one, front end, Peter. Gizmal versus Ron. I don't know Ron. Build stuff to gain experience. There is no shortcut. Yeah. Fair stuff. What is Prime Stack? What we're building. Prime Stack is just gonna, right now I'm thinking of it as Gray Glove support, which means that I'm gonna build out an example and then potentially build a build tool if you're using a certain facet of it all. But that's it. Are you still working on VimiGood? I don't have any ideas for games that are useful. You know what I mean? Interesting. Yeah, interesting. Ron equals Rusty object notation. Oh, interesting. Create Prime app. It's like that, but not really. You know what I mean? It's like that, but not really. All right, here we go. Does the folder exist? So first we can go like this. We go like this. If what is it? It's fs exists. Isn't there like some? I swear there's. The try exists. Return a bool. This one. What does this one do? Let's go try exist. There we go. And path. Let's go init dot path. Right there we go. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Fs try exists is a unstable feature. Come on, dog. Oh my goodness. Come on, dog. All right, do one of those and go like this. Let OK exists, right? Let's see, trait option path buff. Oh. Let's see, let path equals init.path.expect path is, I mean, path should be, this should have been set up by now, right? We should never see that. That doesn't make any sense for that not to exist. There we go. All right, so we got a bool. So if this thing exists, right? So if it exists, awesome. If it doesn't exist, we should probably go fs make create directory all path. Yeah. This is good, right? Maker of Toys, thank you. I started learning Rust because of you, but now I love it. Yeah, I came across your great channel some weeks ago, and I want to learn Rust. What is the best way to get started? Advent of Code. I think it's a good way, because you want to do like a small tour. I also have a course coming out here in a week and a half on Front-End Masters, but that one's paid for. Algorithms and data structures will be free forever. What is the purpose of anyhow on Rust? Well, actually, I was just about to do it. What if there's already a file? Then that's good.
Welcome to Costco.
Ooh, I need to make sure it's a directory. Good call here. Yes. Ooh, should I grab just... maybe I should just grab the metadata from this. Huh? No. Let metadata equals s... Let's see, hold on. Let's do that. Actually, I believe it has now. I believe it now has a. Let's see. I believe it has an fs is dir. Isn't there some sort of Rust is dir? I swear. Maybe it's on path. Is file. That's what it is. Yeah. See, I was literally like, I know it exists. Path is no. It's is dir, isn't it? No. Where the hell is that thing? Oh no, you're right. It's on the thing. You're right. It's on the thing. Oh, so what's the purpose of anyhow? Let's see. I did check your YouTube channel first, and now I see you're actually doing the code and not only reacting. That's love. Yeah, well, of course. This channel did not start off as me doing stuff like that, okay? The reactions only came a little bit later on. I do want to look at this, though, here shortly. Right? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I always forget that. Thanks, Automata. Here we go. Bail. Look at that. Anyhow. Let's see. Path provided. Well, let's go like this. Provided. Can we do this? I wonder if it lets me do this. That'd be nice if it was a format too. I love when they do formats like that. Dude, I love that so much when people do formats. Path provided exists and is a file. There we go. You know what I mean? Do you take notes when learning new technologies? No. Callisti, Dev, thank you very much. I only joined Twitch to watch your streams. Oh, nice, baby. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not a note taker. It's so annoying when you're writing macros that there's not an easy way to just automatically get format syntax for free. Is there not? I wonder how it works. I've never tried to write it. You know what I mean? You should make your own Can Rust BGS article with a big yes and 100 lines of blank lines. I mean, we could do that. All right, so if this is the case, if it does exist, and it is a file, we have this problem. Else, if it doesn't exist, well, we have this problem right here, right? Wait. Oh. right? We have to create directory all the way there. My hope that is this just works. If it doesn't work, we got this little problem. Let's add a little bit of context to this, huh? Let's go like this. I feel like I feel like I'll be very appreciative adding context. Failed to create project directory. Yeah, baby. Please tell me this works. No, this one doesn't work. That is just the worst. Isn't that just like the most disappointing thing ever? When you have something that exists and then you don't. You know what I mean? Opinion on indie Hacker News makers. Ever tried? Nah. I think it'd be fun, but I don't want to. What would you say is the reason you stream? Clearly, it's for the groupies. No, I started streaming because I really enjoy it. I used to play video games, played Fortnite, became a partnered streamer while Fortniting. I found your videos a month ago. Finally jumped into the stream, got a Kinesis Advantage 2 on Friday. I'm getting heavy into Vim and started learning Rust as a side project. Holy cow. I'm working up to be all my friends' least favorite developer to talk to. But I'm having a great time doing it to it. Thanks to you. Hey, you're no problem, Duncan. No problem, Duncan. Duncan, these nuts are on your friends. This is fantastic. Are you any good at Fortnite? I was okay at it. Gold potato gun. I think I had a few wins. I rarely ever played solo. That's the thing, is I rarely ever played Fortnite solo. Fortnite stats. I rarely played solo. Do I still have stats up? Oh yeah, I haven't played in a long time. Win percentage. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah. Meh. Wasn't that good. This was back like way back in the early days. I haven't played in so long. Yeah. I just never played solo, right? I was pretty bad at it, I guess. Can you beat Ninja? No. I basically exclusively played Fortnite Duo. Yeah. It's better than me. Well, this was back in the day when there was no MMR, right? MMR ruined the game, right? They should never have done that. You should never have MMR. Pubs should just be, everybody goes into it, and that's how it is. When you get a win, you got a win because it's exciting. You know what I mean? After they did that, I don't care anymore. Just like, yeah, no bots, just everyone go in. So once they did that, once they created ranked is actually when I quit the game. Yeah, I coded some basic games. No, I just have a separate computer. Ranked always ruins the fun in any game. Exactly. I agree. Like, I like the idea of just having a good ass time. You know what I mean? Wait, can I not do this? Why is context having a problem? Create directory. Why is context not working? Let's see. Oh yeah. Format, bang me, daddy. There we go. There we go. All right, so if we have these things, awesome, let's go. Yeah, this is this what 1v1 means on a Rust stream? Yes, it does. Yeah, that's what happened. Let's see, that's what Nightbot is. Yeah. Prime, do you have a good alternative to TDD? No, I only do, I do development. I develop tests when I need a test. All right, so this is pretty much step one, right? I feel like step one's pretty easy. Just make sure that the directory's there. Step two is going to be initializing. All right, here, I'll just put a little thing right here. Let's see, let's go like this. Function, ensure directory, init.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Oh, well, thank you. Hey, thanks. Hey, thanks. You know what I mean? Hey, thanks. What's the thing called? Or not ensure, init directory. Let's go dir. Wait, is it really a directory? Is it really? Like, when you think about it in life, is it really a directory? I don't know. Oh my goodness, I can't type today. All right, so now that we have a init directory, let's function init wasm or init the Rust portion. Where's your, whoopsies, I didn't want to do that. Print-driven testing is the go-to for any respectable junior. I liked a lot of print-driven to testing if it's on anything not complicated. If I have to run it more than once to figure out if I got it right or wrong, I write a test. There you go. Does that make sense? Development-driven development. Ooh, I like that. Is there a way to only accept the beginning? No, I don't. I don't know how to do that. I'm going to put that. I only, or let's see, write a unit test if I cannot get the code right first try. Boom. Wait, I've heard something called ass-driven development when you put ass or fuck inside of the print statement. Okay. How many first tries do you get? I wrote so much code recently. I've never written an HTTP server from scratch in Node. I wrote a Node HTTP, I wrote 3 Node HTTP servers, services, and then had an interchange format for them and wrote the whole thing first try without testing. And I'm about to try it for the second time with protobufs and see if I can do the entire thing without a single issue. I think getting a junior on a team, first time, having a junior, mentee, any tips? Invest in getting to know them. What would you want? How about this one? What would you want as a junior? Is front end the best way to get a job? I think that there's need on both sides. Taylor Swift plus Rust collab win, maybe. Dude, that'd be so good. It's gonna be, oh man, it's gonna be a nice experience, yeah. We'll just do this because it gives me a nice little way to kind of like, to look at all this stuff, right? I just want to be able to do that, right? Right, this feels right. Does that feel right? That feels right to me. You know what I mean? Oh, why do I do that without multiple cursors? How would I ever do that? You just do it, okay? Stop being a baby, okay? Stop being a baby, all right? That's how. There we go. Doesn't that look nice? Yeah. Look at this. It's like the same thing every single time. What does that call? Oh, yeah. Init Vercel. There we go. Yeah, it's like the same thing every time. What did I call the next one? Leptos. Init Leptos. The fresh maker. And init example. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is feeling classy. It's feeling classy. We're practically done. Nice job for first grader. Suck it. Okay, calm down, tough guy. All right. This is looking good. I'm going to go here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to SCC feature the init structure in place. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. Did I track the, I can't remember if I tracked it. Did I track it? I tracked it. Tracked it, boys and girls. All right, let's do this thing. I want to look at this. Let's go. Here we go. Tech React Andy. Let's go. Let's go, Tech React Andy. Gosh, I love this song. Oh, I love this song. I love this song. It's so good. Why do you always use return? I can't read it otherwise. Okay, let's do this, baby. Thank you for programming. I love programming. Is that a yoga ball? You know it! Got to get that hip thrust in when you got that khaki jeans on, okay? If you got khaki jeans on, you got to hip thrust it in, okay? It's what we do around here. It's like 50-50 of the genre. Short answer. I mean, some of us have shorter answers than others, okay? Just throw that out there. Bulge looking good today. Thank you. We call that an implicit return. All right. Marker. Can Rust beat JavaScript 20? Fuck! Just where the hell is my markers? Oh my goodness. It's been 3 days. Damn it. Hi, I'm a marker. Twitch, fix your shit. Flip, please don't add this into the video like you did last time, okay? I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't want it in here. But this is a marker, okay? This is a marker for me to remember, all right? There we go. Marker. Marked up. All right, guys, I got to turn off the alert so that way you don't get, we don't get distracted, okay? Everyone, you ready? You ready to do this? Here we go. Can Rust beat JavaScript in 2023? I mean, you know my answer. My answer is already a yes right now, okay? It's a strong yes. But let's see what Josh Moe has to say about this. If you've been working in Rust for web development for a while, you'll more than likely know that stacking Rust front-end web development like WASM against JavaScript is a hotly debated topic. Okay, so I mean, if we're gonna be real, and I'm gonna steel man JavaScript for a second, it's not a hot topic, okay? There's pretty much all the soy devs that want to forever work in TypeScript for everything, from ML to data science to tools to TUI apps to everything you can think of. That's that side. And then there's the other side, Rust. And they want to be able to use Rust for everything you can think of. ML, data science, tools, TUIs, front ends, pretty much everything you can think of. Now, these two sides have nothing in common at ever. And they're both competing for the same thing, which is everything. Anyways, namely because there's a large number of people who perceive it to be not production ready or slower than JavaScript. I don't know who these people are. I think they just don't want to use Rust. This may be true in the past. It historically has been true. Oh, this is where Leptos comes in, boys. We're going to get ourselves some Leptos on here. We know it. You know it. Look at this. Right here it is. Where are you, Leptos? Expose yourself. Wasm, Bindgen, Solid, Sycamore, D's nuts. Where's Leptos? I know Leptos is somewhere on here. Are they going to do... Oh, if they do Sycamore... Oh, there's Leptos right there. Whew. Whew. Got a little worried there. This may have been true in the past. It historically been true that there is some overhead for JavaScript to make WASM calls because of WASM not being able to reach the DOM. However, currently this is of little consequence. Benchmark numbers show that Rust WASM frameworks like Leptos and Dioxys, which uses Sledgehammer under the hood, a JavaScript framework that is the third fastest framework, are ahead of most JavaScript frameworks like React and Vue. I mean, it's not hard to be in front of React. React contains an entire second universe while doing whatever it's doing, and it compares states and all that, right? It's just not, it's like not even the same, right? You can find the original benchmark testing. And this also, I really don't like this approach to benchmark testing, to tell you the honest truth. This is just some dude's laptop. I don't feel like it's highly repeatable. I would like it to be out on, say, a Linode server, nano node, ran 100,000 times across all these different variations, and then see what happens, right? I want it to be super, super repeatable. I don't like it's just some dude's laptop. Right? I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, sure, it's repeatable on some dude's laptop. That's not repeatable. Okay, that's some dude's laptop. I want it on I want to be able to Dockerize an app that just runs and tells me how they're each doing. That's what I want. As you can see in the picture, through though blurry, just get a better picture. The order follows vanilla JavaScript, Sledgehammer, what Dioxys runs under the hood, Wasm Bindgen, the library that allows interop between WASM modules and JavaScript, SolidJS Vue with RX, and then Leptos, Dioxys, Lit.js, and then Sycamore, D's nuts, and then Vue and React and Vue. Clearly, there's something to be said about the performance of how well Rust front-end frameworks perform over even some of the more popular JavaScript frameworks. See, I don't think that's the wrong takeaway here. This is fundamentally a wrong takeaway. Why is that? Does anyone know why you can easily prove that is not the case? Right here. Anyone know? Because you is literally, Mr. You is literally React, but in Rust and Wasm. So why is it performing so poorly? It's because what you're really seeing right here is you're seeing the cost right here, Solid.js, Leptos, Dioxys. You're seeing the cost of signals versus not signals, right? Very, very, very different, right? It's just significantly better, right? You is covered by your head. I'm Mr. You. Really though, that's what's going on here, and so that's why you're seeing such a big difference. And I think the thing is that signals is awesome. Not signals, less awesome. Right? Clearly, there's something to be said here about performance of how West, blah, 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 blah. You could, of course, just write a pure JavaScript with no frameworks, however. Whether that's something that can be advised is a different matter entirely. Again, front-end masters, they do it. They don't have a large team either, and they do pretty good. Let's look at the back-end benchmarks from Tech Empower. All right, here we go. Look at that. You see, what do we got? We got Dragon These Nuts. We got Actix. Okay, and we got Axum. Hell yeah. So we got some good ones right here. I'm surprised Hyper's not in here. Oh, unless if it's framework must mean that it's not just, it must be more than just whatever Hyper offers, right? Because Hyper is supposed to be like the one, right? With 5 out of the top 10, or unless if I'm just blind. Am I blind? I might be blind. I could be blind. With 5 of the top 10 backend frameworks being written in Rust, it's clear that the power of Rust as a backend framework is self-explanatory. So I also don't like these measurements either. These measurements are severely flawed. You can even see the write-ups about how people game the system. They do all sorts of things to be number one on this one. The reality here is that almost no framework is really your bottleneck or matters that much, right? I just don't think it's that important. Honestly, the language makes a significant difference. Even if, Express.js was just as fast as Actix, it doesn't matter. They're not going to be the same once it's past that moment, right? Because you're going to start getting garbage collection. You're going to start getting all this crap. You know what I mean? Easily competing with C++. Some might say Rust is overkill for a backend service. However, where you get more performance, you can save money by not requiring as much memory footprint, as well as more service uptime with less crashes. So this part is really, really true. I'm writing my first kind of production grade Rust right now, and it's been pretty enjoyable. I'm liking it. I'm not saying it's the best experience I've had. I can't write it in TypeScript because it literally crashes nonstop. So Rust is like a really great alternative. We'll see. And Golang. Golang is like a really great middle ground. Golang wins every time. I think Golang is probably the most superior language right now for backend development because it is the most, it has the maturity, the ecosystem, and the ease of use pretty well figured out. And just like it, if I had to go work in Go, I could be up and running tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like if you said, hey, I need you to go commit to this project. It's in Go. It's a web framework. Go for it. Right? I've never used Golang professionally. I could do it, right? It's not crazy. You know what I mean? I'm learning Golang not to write Java ever again. Yeah, that's a good reason too. Despite the results, though, it should of course be mentioned that speed and general performance are not the only factors that affect overall decision. Is when we're choosing a new framework. Absolutely. What about developer experience? I tend to hate this term in general. Almost exclusively, I don't think developer experience means what most people think it means. Okay? Because there's no universe that exists that JavaScript or TypeScript has a good quote-unquote developer experience. Most of the tools are shit. The tools that are just starting to come out are starting to get better. There's still a huge fracturing ecosystem. It's still hard to work with CommonJS versus ESM, right? There is plenty of things wrong with this whole notion of developer experience. And then people try to say, well, developer experience is also the speed in which you can write an app. And I would say, hey, guess what? The speed in which you can write an app is a function in which you're familiar with the language. Fight me on it. I know people that could write an app faster than you in C++. Why? Because they're excellent at C++, and that's what they're familiar with. So it's this dumb argument in which everyone makes that somehow, oh, you can ship it faster. No, you are shipping it more familiar. That's all it is. That's all there is. Error handling. How can we tackle things like SSR? Are there important questions that need answering if we want to make final verdict on what we want to use? And thankfully, Rust has the answers. And I'm also one of those people like, there's plenty of ways to make an app. And at the end, it's how happy your users are. So do you need all the buzzwords? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe what you need is just happy users. And that's kind of how I tend to think of it. Let's do this one. TypeScript on TypeScript's LSP is okay. I would say in general, it's not as good as Rust LSP. Rust Analyzer tends to be the most superior. Then TypeScript's a pretty strong second. There's some things that are really frustrating in general. But that's more of a TypeScript. I mean, just because TypeScript is a bolt-on type system, right? It's not actually a type system. It's meant to make your experience better with JavaScript. If there was no TypeScript, JavaScript would actually be a terrible language. All right. Let's see. Despite what many people think, Rust nowadays is relatively forgiving to get into when it comes to web development. Yeah, that's actually pretty fair. A lot of code is somewhat similar to the JavaScript component style of the web frameworks like React. Let's have a quick dive into the example component of Leptos Rust framework. One thing I don't know if they're going to talk about in here. No, they don't talk about it in here. I'm just, because I'm going through my first, I'm trying the Zero to Production book, but there's this section. You got to check it out. I forgot what they're even called at this point because I'm just getting deeper into the whole Actix thing. But the ability to have like the functions to the arguments to your functions determine how the data is processed by the time it gets to there. So you can actually have a data, an argument into your function that says like, hey, I'm form data. And that means the body of the request will be passed through URI encoding before it gets to you, because you made that as an argument to your function. It is one of the coolest things ever. And Rust can do this because Rust is so awesome. And dude, okay, Jake, we get it. You love it. But I'm just saying, it's like one of the coolest things in the universe. There's a lot of super cool things with Rust that just take the suck out of things. There's also a lot of things that add the suck in. So, it's both ways. Let's have a quick dive into the component code. All right, so here you go. Anyone that's familiar with Solid.js, this should be pretty much instantaneously perceivable, right? This all looks pretty straightforward. If you don't know what this means, this is a trait object into view. That means we're returning this thing right here. There's no return statement. Sorry that they just chose to be implicit here. Obviously, this is the context. This is part of the reason why it's really, really fast. You get your div, your buttons. This all looks pretty good. You got some signals going on right here. You put those signals in here. Bada bing, bada boom. It pretty much just updates by itself. This just looks like Solid. In fact, Greg Leptos Johnston wrote a lot of Leptos looking at Solid, trying to understand it. Easy to work. Let's see. Yeah, it's easy to work with TrunkRS, which is beautiful. There you go. Look at that. Simple counter. Initial value equals 3. Like, this just looks like code you can kind of understand. As you can see, the code is really not far off from something like JSX, the main difference being that instead of returning anything, the component uses a Rust macro to render HTML, and the main function acts like the index.js script for a root file, like you would in React, Vue, or any other web framework that you can use to write websites in with JavaScript. Another example from Dioxys. I've never really used Dioxys, so this one's a little interesting. I don't think I like this style. I mean, it looks simpler, and maybe a break from HTML would be a good idea, but I like the idea of HTML better. You know what I mean? I like this look. Maybe I could love this. Maybe I could learn to love it. I don't know. Cool, though. Looks like Elm, yeah. As you can see, it's pretty simple to write RSX. Dioxys answered to React's JSX, and perhaps even easier than using Leptos. You may find quite evident is that the React component philosophy transcends any one particular programming language, and in fact finds a home quite comfortably in Rust. So it's not really React. It's more, I don't know if JSX and React are supposed to be looked at as one-on-one. In my head, they're not supposed to be. You're not really supposed to couple those things. You could even combine these functions with unit structures to get namespaces for your various functions. Yeah, oh nice. Get dog API, JSON dog, JSON cat. There we go. Beautiful. All right. This looks pretty good. All right. I like this. Yeah, this is something that's, I do want to understand a little bit more about this, right? I haven't played a lot with some of Leptos' ability to do some cool stuff here, but it'd be fun, right? As you can see, we are pretty much barely scratching the surface of Rust in terms of Rust's unique mechanics, and we can still make some relatively decent headway. However, what truly shines through here is Rust error handling. Said this since day one, let's go, which is a great advantage over JavaScript or even TypeScript. They're the same thing, that's why they have the same error handling. Normally, if you're coding in TypeScript, you have two options, type checking and try catch blocks. However, for anyone who's coded a while, wrapping your code constantly in a try-catch blocks is not really all that ideal. And I think there is some hit to what's it called? To some of the JIT stuff. Does anyone know that? If I'm not mistaken, there's like some JIT. There's JIT consequence for try catch. Maybe that's gone now, but in my head there was something there that made it so that it's different in speed. I want to try that out. Used to be, but not anymore. Okay. V8 improved it. Okay, yeah, V8's improved a lot. V8 has improved most of their handling of almost all of the closure stuff. They've done really, really good. So you can see it in Node 19 pretty obviously. All right. Let's see. You still have to deal with JavaScript-related problems if you're not careful. CJS versus ECMAScript, random errors in runtime that take forever to fix because you don't actually know what's happening. Yeah, at Netflix, we still to this day just have, like, A sub I is undefined. We just have it. It's forever. It happens like 0.01% of the time on television. We don't know why. It just happens, right? No one can figure it out. It just happens. Let's have some look at some basic Rust handling. All right, there we go. We've already seen a lot of this. If you're familiar with it, the result object is effectively kind of like, you can think of try catch like a result object in the sense that the successful value, the first argument, is what is the good value. The bad value, the error, is the second argument. And instead of throwing, you can only return one function up. You know what I mean? There you go. And then it has a lot of really good mechanics for handling errors. So you don't have to do things like, if error equals nil, return this, right? Let's see. As you can see from the example, showcases two examples. We can either use basic pattern matching to determine what the string is and return an OK if the result matches, or if anything else, hence the underscore, we can just return an error that has a string type. Also implement standard error. Hence, we can use it as an error type. We also can declare a variable by writing essentially that that the declared variable must be an actual result type. Otherwise, do something else. Yep. We can also use the res itself as it will be declared as the value contained in the result. Yep. Ecosystem. This is a good question, right? Because I think this is one of the biggest things that hold people back from trying anything new, which is how well supported are you actually? While the ecosystem in JavaScript via Node and NPM is much larger than Rust, this doesn't mean that Rust is incapable of suiting the needs of most projects. Rust currently has great support for databases, Redis, and many other more services that you'd want to include in any component web app, regardless of what language you're trying to write it in. Yeah. That sentence was a little bit wonky. I'm going to reread that one. Rust currently has great support for databases, Redis, and many other services that you'd want to include in any web or competent web app, regardless of what language you're trying to write it in. You start off with Rust and end with any language. What they mean is Rust has really great stuff. Okay, anyways, if you're trying to build a SaaS, Rust has a crate for pretty much everything you could need. Lettre for SMTP, async Stripe for Stripe payments, OAuth 2 for working with OAuth callbacks for social network account login, SquealX and Diesel and CORM, and Terso let's see, or if you prefer an ORMs for databases, and even Airtable. And of course, OpenAI API for working with Jippity3. Rust even supports RabbitMQ using Lapin, as well as RD Kafka for Kafka support once you get your SaaS off the ground. From this standpoint, it's pretty clear that Rust can contend with JavaScript if you're trying to make rock-solid performance services. I think I kind of wish the part that he would have double-clicked more on in this is the error handling, and I like the ecosystem, which is, it pretty much has everything else. But the error handling is really big because you will never know when you'll never get into a situation in which you don't know that something could error. That means you'll have a service, theoretically, you could write that will always work, that will never go down, because all errors will be handled. And to me, that is really, really good. And the second thing that I think Rust does that is really impressive that as far as I can tell, they don't talk about. Yeah, he doesn't talk about it in here, which is JavaScript parsing is validation. So for you to be able to do that in TypeScript, you have to parse, cast it as an any. You know, it goes from any to whatever you're doing, and then follow it up with something like Zod, where you're saying like, hey, can you crawl this data structure and ensure that this data structure is actually correct? Whereas you don't do that with Rust. There is no such thing as doing that. Rust can still panic, absolutely, but virtually all panics are your own fault, right? And so that there's something really cool about that you have this. So that means the definition of your type is also how you validate it and how you parse it, which I think is like 10 times better, right? There's no such thing as a free lunch. So you're right. There's no such thing as a free lunch. The difference is that with Rust, you are forced to handle the error up front. The error is there. You can't just ignore it. You have to do something with it. Even if you unwrap it, you still have to do something with it. Whereas with JavaScript, it feels more like a free lunch because you don't know it can error. Right? You don't realize something can go wrong. And that's where like the big thing is. That's where I think the bigger thing is that you just pay more for your lunch with Rust. Your lunch just typically always shows up. Zod is a perfect example. Yes, Zod is a great example. Zod is a great example of why people don't realize how good Rust is. It's because it's a concept you're trying to shoehorn into JavaScript as opposed to it is a thing in of itself. In my own experience, I found Cargo to be much easier to use when trying to get around and finding good crates. You can install things like Clippy, which is a brilliant utility that doesn't need to be initialized to use. You can simply use Cargo Clippy and it'll run. You can and it can help you detecting things like unnecessary borrows and letting you know when you can optimize your code. What's more, if you need specific configurations from project to project, you can also simply create a Clippy TOML. Nice. Okay, that's effectively Clippy's like prettier plus linting plus some other things all into one, and it's supported at like a good level. Due to Rust not being the de facto web programming language, it doesn't typically receive first-class crate support for things like working with service APIs. However, most service APIs come in the form of, HTTP REST. I tried to come up with a cool acronym for HTTP. I don't got anything. Web services with endpoints, and you can hit, and you can create, and you can also use a crate like request. Yeah, request is great to retrieve data. It even comes with the client, so you can cache your, you can hold open connections and be able to do stuff, so you never have to tear down connections. You get to manage things a little bit nicer. Hapty. I want something with like hippie, but it doesn't quite work. When it comes to deployment, Shuttle is by far the easiest way to get started on deployment when it comes to using Rust. When it comes to back-end deployment, it's often the case that you might need to mess around with config files or add your environment variables via a GUI on a website for this service you're trying to use, or may struggle with trying to use a static files. Shuttle. What is Shuttle? On the other hand, uses infrastructure from code philosophy, the code annotation that allows you to get going quickly and without having to mess around with config files by simply declaring them in your main function via Rust macros. That's okay. Hey, okay. That's pretty cool sounding. I actually want to try Shuttle RS all of a sudden. We can use them to provision a database, get static file support by adding compiled front end from JavaScript framework like Next.js, React, or any other framework. Okay, look at this. Shuttle Postgres, secrets, static folder. Oh my goodness, that's pretty cool. Okay, I kind of like that. I like that. I do like that. All right. Thank you for reading all this. With all that said, hold on. Let me look at this. SquealX migrate, run Postgres, await, expect migration. Yep. Okay. Hello world, secrets, get my variable. Nice. Okay. API router, create a router with Postgres. There you go. New router, nest API route, nest. Okay. Get services. Okay. Return the router. Nice. Beautiful. I actually want to look into Shuttle RS all of a sudden now. Thank you for reading. With all of this said, it's clear to see that Rust is a great language worthy of usage for web development that offers more performance at lower memory footprint, saving time and money by offering better service uptime and being able to get more for less. Yeah, I actually agree with a lot of these things. I mean, nothing's going to beat the ease as of right now of developing TypeScript with the web app. And what I mean by ease is that when something's going wrong and you need to debug it, debugging in WASM is just not as simple as debugging in TypeScript. It's just not. I wish it was as easy, but it's just not as easy right now. And so I'd love to see something that's, I'd love to see something that makes it as easy. So for those that love visual debuggers, I think WASM is definitely a harder area to be in. And so, I like it. It's pretty good. Hey, guess what? The name is the Prime Gen. Hey, like and subscribe already. You're watching this on YouTube like 9,000 times. Just Press the buttons. Hey, thank you. Hey, chat, say goodbye. I mean it. Say goodbye right now. Say goodbye. No, not hi. Bye. Thank you. I appreciate all that. Let's see. There was somebody said something in here. All right. Throughout the stream, I went from home to the ER waiting for the docs to analyze my piss sample for if I have an appendix of inflammation. Oof. Alfred, I hate to hear that. Can we all give some clappies and some well wishes for Alfred? Our boy, Alfred. Boy, can we all get some sorries? I hope you're doing good. Feel good. Clappies. I don't know what else to do. You can throw him some hearts. Okay. Look at that heart. Do I have to do, how do you do the heart? Ooh, look at that heart. I like that heart. I like Seth Hart. Yeah, you're a tier 3. There's been a lot of gifts. Sorry about your appendix. Yeah, that sucks. Hey, everybody, I appreciate all of you. This has been a great stream. That was a great article, by the way. I really liked that article. But it is that time of the day. I know this new Stonebank song is a banger. I know you think it is a banger. All right, what do we got here? We do got Rox on. I could give Rox a nice little update. We did just recently host important work on Crablang. Seth is just getting started. Live on Product Hunt, help. Ooh, I want to help Rox. Let's help Rox. Let's help Rox. Let's help Rox. He's live on Product Hunt. Everybody get in there, do what he says to do, and help him out. Rox is a great guy. He's been a good friend. We've chatted a lot. We've done a lot of things together. Nightshade, dude, I'm going to see you tomorrow night, baby. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, by the way, tomorrow, probably in the Discord in the evening, me and the boys will be running some Tarky, okay? A little Tuesday Tarky, all right? Russ Cox, exactly. So everybody get, do that. Good night. Yeah, let's go. Let's raid. Yeah, good night, everybody. Hey, have a good one. Again, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate the support. Everyone that used their Twitch Prime, thank you so much for doing that. Everyone that's tier 1 sub, thank you for doing that. Thanks for being a part of the startup. Thanks for making this like dream of streaming, reacting, building cool stuff. Thanks for like making this a real deal. It just makes me really excited. And I just wanted to say thank you for that. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. Purplish, thank you. And for those that you can't give, thanks for being around. Thanks for chatting, right? Honestly, that means as much too. Because without all of you guys, I don't know, it just wouldn't be as fun. I feel like we have something fun here. I love the D's Nuts jokes. I love the fun. I like to make a place where people don't have to feel like they have to like walk on eggs to say the right things. You know what I mean? And so thank you. Oh my goodness, I forgot that I had alerts off.
Welcome to Costco.
I just want that. That was like my goal of making this channel. You don't have to feel so freaked out. Just